Ashton Kutcher's Butterfly Effect might be one of the most underrated but bonkers movies of all time. And I'll tell you why. No film that I've ever seen, tell me if I'm wrong down those comments down below, because I know there's a lot of people that are big movie lovers too. Is there a movie like this one that's out there which did anything like this one was? Because I think this was generational. The idea that he could go back in the past just looking at notes in his book, and this idea that those are moments that he blanked out in his mind because they were that traumatic. This isn't a film like Back to the Future where he's just going back in time to change moments which, you know, something I just kind of fuck ups, like Biff going back in time with a sports almanac. That was a fuck up. What Evan and Kaylee go through as kids sticks with them all the way throughout their lives. Those moments stick with those people all the way through their lives, and it just shows as well, this film, that anything you do, or every decision has so many different consequences afterwards. Some of the decisions that he makes, like trying to save the kid from getting killed near the letterbox that they put like a bomb or a firecracker in to blow it up, as kids thinking it's like a cool little prank, end up killing the kid in one scenario. And that's a moment that he blanks out in his mind. And some of the kids that he grew up with and talked with are completely messed up. Some of the one tries to kill his dog, you know what I mean? Or literally does kill his dog. I mean, these are traumatic events, and this isn't like a film that you will ever see. And everything that he tries to change in the past to try to fix something in the future, when he realizes he has the ability to do that, when he's realizing that Kaylee childhood and stuff like that was terrible as well, and she's got a crappy job, and other friends that he knew around that time, their lives are in pieces, and he thinks if he's got the ability to go back in time to change something, he's gonna have to try and do it. And that's what's great, because he's doing it in an unselfish manner. Whilst doing this though, he's getting these brain bleeds and stuff like that, because this is a traumatic event for him to go through every single time, because he's travelling back in time. He ain't got a fucking DeLorean. He's literally doing this via his mind. And I think this is just a fantastic film of showing different consequences, because there's certain times where he changes something, then he ends up in a wheelchair. There's certain times where he gets put in a mental asylum. There's even a thing where he goes to jail. There's several different versions of his life being slightly different. And that's what I love about this film, because it shows every avenue, even if it's darker than anything you've probably ever seen. It has to go there. It has to go through that to show the actual consequences of some of the things that he changes. And the version I watched at the end was the director's cut, and I think that's a brilliant version, because he basically, after trying to change different stuff, after trying everything he possibly can to make the perfect timeline, where nobody's messed up with the paedophile stuff, where nothing's been messed with Kaylee and stuff like that, where he's still got all his limbs and things like that, that perfect timeline just unfortunately doesn't exist. And every time he tries fixing something, something else breaks. And he realizes that he's the problem all along. So the moment he goes back to is the time when he was born, and he kills himself in order to let Kaylee have a better life, in order for his mate to have a better life. And I think that was the best thing he could have done. And even though there's several versions, and I love this film how there's several different versions, like there's a version where they literally walk past each other like they never met before. I think that is a great ending too. I just like how the decisions in this film, it's sort of like every little decision has several other decisions that branch off it. It's like when we talk about, it's like when they're going about the multiverse of madness sort of stuff. Any little decision that you make branches into more branches and stuff like that. And that's what this exploits. And I absolutely love it. And if you ain't seen the Butterfly Effect, man, you will have a blast with it. I will say it's pretty dark. So to summarise this film, 8.3 out of 10 for me. Let me know your thoughts down in those comments down below. And if you haven't yet seen our Meet the Robinsons movie review, then you, my friend, need to go and check that out right now. Or if you're not really bothered for that, then hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.